Hi guys, it's me, Catherine. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe and like this content, this video, if you like the content. And if it's not your first time here, if you've been here before, I'm so excited that you're back. Welcome. So today, I'm going to start a new series. I've not created a series before, but I'm going to be shooting a series from today. I don't know how many episodes I'll have, but today will be the first. And the series is it's going to be about how to become a great freelance writer. So this series is going to be for newbies, for people who've been in the freelance writing space for a long time. So it will cut across all kinds of writers. So if you're new to freelance writing, these are videos to watch out for. And if you're not new to freelance writing, if you're an expert even or intermediate writer, these are videos you also want to watch. So today the first episode or the first part is going to be about how to remove filler and fluff words from your writing. So that's the first thing, removing filler and fluff words from your writing. This is one thing you have to do in order to become a great freelance writer. So, as you may already have experienced, like when you're applying for jobs, probably you've seen on different job ads, the client requiring you to not include filler or fluff words. And then the most common way they put it is no filler or fluff. So if you're a newbie, if you're a beginner in freelance writing, maybe you don't know what this is. Maybe you're wondering like, what is that and how do I avoid those things? Because it seems no client wants the fillers, no client wants fluff in their writing. So what are filler words and what are fluff? These are the same things, just interchangeable. So the thing is, these are words that are not necessary in your writing. They're like flowery texts in your articles. There are words that you can do without in a sentence and the sentence still maintaining its core meaning. Actually, some writers like including filler and fluff words or phrases in their writing because it adds to their word count. So maybe if a client has told you to write a 1,000 word article and here you are struggling to get content, you're wondering what else will I talk about in this topic, so you end up sort of like repeating yourself or talking too much about one point in order to add words to your article, and that is wrong. And I think that's one of the main reasons that clients don't like filler and fluff words. It's not the only reason, there are many reasons, but that's one thing they don't like, because you're just filling your content, your article, with words or phrases that are not necessary. So when they edit your work, you don't have the word count that they required you to write. So maybe you write a 1,000 word article and after the client has removed all the filler words, it's down to 800 or something like that. So you shouldn't include filler and fluff words in your writing because they are unnecessary words, unnecessary phrases. So there are filler words and filler phrases that or fluff words and phrases that you should avoid in your writing. So I'm going today to give you one strategy, just one strategy. There are many ways to avoid filler and fluff words or remove them, but today I'm going to give you one strategy that I personally used, especially when I was beginning my writing. I still use it once in a while, but I feel like I've gotten better at avoiding those words. But this strategy really helped me, and I don't think many people talk about it. So this is something you want to listen to. I'm going to talk about how to remove filler words, specifically filler words. So this is how you go about it. If you're watching me on your computer or your phone, but I think it will be easier on your computer, I want you to open another tab. I want you to go to a new tab and type in list of filler words or list of fluff words. So what I want you to do is look for a list of these words. The different words that are actually filler words. One of the most common, okay, I won't say the most common because different people tend to use specific words more often than others. But filler words are like that, the word that, really, just, absolutely, exactly, these are words that tend to just be added in a sentence, but they're not really necessary. You can do without. I've already explained that. So I want you to search on Google what a list of filler words or fluff words. The next thing you will do, this is going to be very practical. The next thing I want you to do is get a book. Get your notebook, somewhere where you normally write your important things about freelance writing, and I want you to write down that list of filler words. Write it down. I know you want to type it out on your computer, it's fine, but I just want you to write it down. Just write it down, just for the sake of, let's go with this, let's go with what I'm just explaining right now. I want you to write down those words. Write all of them. If you get an article that has listed those words and categorized them, the better. If not, just write all of them. If you get to 100, it's okay, you can just write them slowly. But there are some, most of the time you'll find just a short list, so you can get 30 or 40 or 50 words that are filler words. So write them down, and then this is what I want you to do. From now on, every article that you write, when you're finished writing that article and you're in the process of editing it, I want you to open that article, click Control on your keyboard, Control F. That is the function of finding a word or something specific, a specific word or phrase on your document, right? So click Control F, and then the box that appears, type in there each and every one of those filler words. So start from the very top. So for example, take the word that. You've hit Control F. Write the word that. And then see how many times it appears in your article. And then I want you to go to each and every sentence where that word appears. And I want you to read that sentence out loud. Yes, read it out loud, just the way it is. And then read it a second time. But this second time, remove that filler word that you've just searched for. So for example, if you've clicked Control F, and then you've written the word that, and you've seen like 10 places where the word that appears in your article. So you click on the first one, and then you read the sentence and you read it without the word that. Then listen to how that sentence sounds. Does it make sense without the word that? Does it make sense? Or maybe you are searching for the word really. Read that sentence without saying the word really. Wherever it is, just skip it and read it without saying the word really. Does that sentence make sense without the word really? If you are searching for the word just, read it without the word just. Does that sentence make sense, or does it sound correct without the word just? So here's the point. If it does make sense without the word just, or really, or that, any of those filler words, then that is fluff right there. That is fluff. It means this is a word that you've added in your sentence that is not necessary, that the sentence can do without. So what do? You delete it. Just highlight and delete. Just backspace that word. And that's it. So you go down on your list from the top to the bottom. Do that. Search for each and every one of those filler words and read those sentences. Guys, read them out loud with the word, with the filler word, with the word that you're trying to search for, and then read it without that word, without saying that word. And then judge for yourself whether it makes sense or not. I'm sure you will know. It will sound correct. And if it sounds awkward, you'll realize that, okay, you need that word there. So you'll keep it there. If it sounds awkward without that word, don't delete it. Just leave it there. So make a point of doing that. Do that for every article. Guys, this is exactly what I'm doing. This is the most practical way of getting rid of removing filler words from your content. This is the most practical way. And this is exactly how I did it. No jokes. This is exactly how I did it. For so many articles, I was just writing, and during the editing process, I was doing that to remove the fluff. because the fluff words, there are many other ways, there are many other tips for removing the phrases and all that. I will talk about that in another video, but this just deserves a video on its own because it's very easy. It's such a simple way of removing fluff words, filler words. It's very simple, guys. It may take you some time, especially at the beginning. You'll be like, oh my god, this list has 40 words. Do you mean I'm going to go from the beginning, from first word to the 40th word, just removing these words? It's worth your time. If it's going to mean you're going to become a great freelance writer, a better freelance writer, then you had better do it. Just do it. And with time, the good thing is you won't do it forever. As I've said at the beginning of the video, I don't do this anymore. Actually, I probably do it like once in a very long time. But I've gotten to the point, the idea is, as you're reading out those sentences out loud, you start realizing that those words actually are not necessary in certain places, certain sentences. So what happens whenever you're writing, it will hit you like you're there busy writing a sentence in your article, and you will just notice, wow, I've used this word, that, I've used just, where it's not necessary, and you'll be removing it. So with time, it will become like second nature. It will come so automatically. And then sooner than you know it, you won't need to go through the whole process again. But this will help you at the beginning. Or if you've never done it, or if you're an intermediate writer or an expert writer, but you've still been struggling with this fluff and filler words, just try this and you'll be grateful. You'll thank me for this. Otherwise, yeah, that's it. That's the simple tip I wanted to give you of how to remove filler and fluff words from your content. And that is my first part of how to become a great freelance writer. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this content, make sure you click the subscribe button if you've not, and subscribe, yes, and like this video. And then also hit that notification bell because you'll be notified when I have another video up. And remember, in this channel, we talk about how to make money online, mostly through freelance writing. But apart from that, we talk about so many other ways of making money online. Recently, I began talking about how to create and sell low content books on Amazon KDP. Look out for more videos on that. Otherwise, goodbye guys. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video. Bye.